Incredible, incredible. Everybody's in here right now. I can't be too loud today, but my goodness. I should have combed my hair before I got back into the chat here. Oh my goodness. Really, really, really just incredible overall. I'm just getting updates on my watch. I apologize. We got a bunch of you in here tuning in. We have Cow. Wow, what a game. Long time no see. Good to see you. Very exciting. We got USA fans in here. Forza Milan. Yes, 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 yes. There's still a lot of games left, Bijoy. Austin, yeah, absolutely. Just and breathe. Yeah, so we'll let some people pour on in here, and then we'll start talking about it. Oscar, how are you doing, man? Hope Florida weather is treating you very well, my friend. Wishing you all the best with that. Let me know if the stream is good with everything, guys. Just give me an update on audio. If the camera is coming in clear, it appears to be so. Again, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. Like the video, comment your thoughts on the entire match. We will get the comments up on the feed. No Sant'Angelo today since it is a Tuesday. We're probably going to be talking tomorrow about this performance. I got to go to my channel here real quick. I do apologize. Here, mute this site. So if I'm not paying attention really quick, that is the reasoning. But yeah, keep liking that video for a Milan win. Sabrina's in here. Hello, Sabrina. Is this your son's? No, it's not. No, because he was he's almost there. He's almost there, yeah. Ruben was incredible. We'll get into all of that stuff. Thank you, Ohio Mets. Okay. We'll see. Okay. Also, favor to ask of everyone who does have a Twitter, retweet the link that I just provided here. Would be greatly appreciated with that. But man, oh man. Talk about your backs against the wall, coming off really poor results in the middle. Sorry, not in the middle of the week, but over the weekend against Udinese. One of the worst performances that we can remember from Milan, considering opponent, their form, Milan's form. So yeah, let's get into some of your comments before we get into some of the topics I want to discuss over the course of this. Loftus-Cheek is one of those guys that I'm going to talk about. In the meantime, guys, I will start a poll for man of the match. So we will have this, and I will decide it afterwards. So RLC is one. Leao is another. I do want to add in Tomori. And to be honest with you guys, Davide Calabria does deserve a shout for it. I mean, I thought he was fantastic today. Just so many comments to get to. Musa's a horse. Absolutely, Musa was fantastic. So everybody just come in, comment. We have the poll up now for man of the match, so be sure to vote on that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not already. Please like and comment as well. So let's get into this. Milan's back were absolutely against the wall today. Everybody knew it from minute one that Milan needed this win. Pioli absolutely needed this. Morale was kind of low with injuries, with poor results. And you heard it from the broadcast. 3 straight games lost at San Siro in the European stage. So that says a lot about this situation. PSG drubbed us last time we met against them 3-0. Kylian Mbappe, outside of the one chance that Maignan stopped, Nothing. The best player in the world, in my opinion, next to Messi or Haaland at this point, absolutely nothing. And this is something that I brought up prior to it, and I'll bring up my tweet before the match, because this is exactly what I was hoping from the team here. By the way, our good friend Ali Fisher over at Sempre Milan ran into Paolo Maldini today, so I'll try and pull that up as well. So anyways, here's the tweet. I said, give your greatest effort, finish some damn chances. They did both. Just really proud of them. Look at Ali. So happy. Ali and Maldini are the reason we won today. So I'm very happy for Ali to meet the club's biggest legend. So kudos to him. He must have had an unbelievable night tonight. And speaking of unbelievable nights, we have to talk about our guy, Rafael Leao. I wore his kit today, the number 10 kit. This guy, man, of all the scrutiny that a player gets, and sometimes it's warranted with effort, body language doesn't always look 100%. The finishing is poor at times, but this is by far the best player. Does anyone damn question the amount of money that he gets paid now? I'm just curious because that right there, and I know some people are going to counter the points of like, oh, why doesn't he do this all the time? Well, the guy can't run like this all the time every single week. You know it and you love it, but Milan shouldn't have to require him to do all of this in every single Serie A match, for example. I think you want it more so from him in matches like this where it's all hands on deck. Now Milan have Dortmund at home in the Champions League fixture. We play Lecce this weekend. We go into the international break, and hopefully things will turn around with all of that. But my goodness, this performance was just sensational. The finish of the bicycle kick, he finally gets one. He's attempted it so many times. We've seen it in the Champions League. We've seen it against Sassuolo. And then other instances, I think Salernitana, where he just missed the goal. He scraped it on by. Matt is not coming tonight, Diego. Tomorrow we will see Matt. Matt, unfortunately, super busy all the time. Unless he hits me up with a text message saying and all that. So that's the incredible part in all of this. Is that we just come off with a win here. Who is Kate Abdo talking to? Sorry, it's Jesse Marsh and that. We're trying to get updates on Christian Pulisic. So if anyone does see something, feel free to notify me, and I'll try and bring that up on the feed for everybody else. So again, I think it's a really, really funny situation on how Milan managed to lose against Udinese and then pull this off. There's no insight on this. I will say it was negligible by Pioli. Absolutely. The guy missed the match over the weekend due to injury. He knew that this was this type of very intense match, and he just kept playing it. And you risk so much in doing so. It's inexcusable. It's the worst thing Pioli did today. And he did so much right. He got so much right. They played so well. And there was nothing that I really wanted to go at him for. It's ridiculous. He can't. I'm telling you, if you see that energy put in tonight, you cannot do that. You get run into the ground. I'm telling you, if you saw Stefan El Shaarawy at this club and you saw what happened to him, you cannot have these type of complete performances where you're exhausting all that type of energy. I agree he should be more involved defensively, but the energy levels, it's a bit much to ask. It really is. It's a demanding schedule. And again, when you need him to create so much, it's insane. I thought Milan created plenty of chances today as well. I thought Loftus-Cheek's chance was so close. I don't know, Anthony. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Maignan big save on Mbappe. It looked like Mbappe was through on goal here. This job by Mike to make himself look massive in front of goal, where Mbappe really had a hard time getting an angle to score on it, was great. I thought, by the way, if we want to talk about the opposing goalkeeper, we'll get to that in a second. But that Maignan save on Kylian Mbappe, right there, that's just everything that you want from your goalkeeper in a moment like that against a player like that. Just stay healthy, Mike, and you can have all the money you want. Incredible defense by Milan. I mean, really, I was stunned as to how they basically shut down Mbappe. They really did. The one opportunity that he had was one of the few. The goal was silly as well. The set piece defending was incredibly poor. That was the only thing that I would be against with Milan with that. Obviously, they can't be perfect. No, exactly. That's exactly what I was just trying to say before, guys. It's okay, though. We played with 11 men, not one man. Don't make Leao carry Milan alone. He's a human after all. Also, yeah. I mean, really great. I thought Teo was shaky the first half. Really turned it around. That cross was sublime to Giroud. But the defense, Fikayo Tomori, put some respect on my guy's name. Seriously. People get on him for that performance against Roma. Look how amazing Tomori has been ever since then. The guy consistently playing week in, week out, stepping up, the most reliable defender. Even give credit to Malik Chow as well. PSG have so much talent that they're able to substitute on the pitch and create so many more chances to score and beat us. Daryl, whatever you do, if you're from America or wherever you're from, just go watch the game. I'm not going to spoil anything else. I think you just need to shut off all social media and everything that you have. Go and watch that performance for yourself and enjoy, because that's inspiring, in my opinion. That is what changes momentum for an entire season, honestly, or at least a short stretch to carry you into the new year. Because, again, like we mentioned, it's Lecce, and then we go to the international break. Hopefully, we find updates from that. I don't think I've seen anything else in regards to this Pulisic update. I haven't gotten any notifications from the journalists that I follow and stuff like that. So where are we? Again, appreciate all the retweets from everybody. Jova, if you're in here, please say that, like Jovanesta on Twitter, just say hello, man, or identify yourself in the chat, because I never could tell who you are. Oh, incredible, right, Matt? I 100% agree. It was just I didn't want to like tweet it out because the guy did score on us. So, but just it's the response too, right? You see them go down. It's that silly goal. Hey, okay. I see who you are now. Got you, man. How you doing? Hope you enjoy the game today. I appreciate the retweet on Twitter for that. But what I was saying is, you go down one goal, and almost every single time you see Milan do that, I guess you could say the last 18 months or so, certainly since they won the title, you kind of sit there and think to yourself, I don't see a way back in for them. How are they going to do this? What are they going to be able to pull off? And I'm telling you, that is just to me. I'm just so proud of that performance. Honestly, that's the type of stuff. Bare minimum, what I say to Santangelo, what I say in the streams, what I say in the podcast. That's the bare minimum of what should be required of you. What this guy was able to do, or what this player is capable of doing as well. You have to do that. You have to pull that off. And now it is very doable. It is very doable to advance to the knockout stages. Okay. This was arguably the most difficult win. St. James's Park is going to be tough come, I think, December. The fixture is. That's the final one of the group stage. But you're telling me, with the amount of chances they created the first time against Newcastle, get some better finishing, the way they played against Dortmund, and now we get to go home. Dortmund's an incredibly tough place to play. We've seen that. The proof is in the pudding with the statistics on how difficult it is to win there. Man, just love that performance by Milan. It just really is. Again, guys, vote for the man in the match. The poll is up. Like the video, subscribe. Again, I know I keep asking about it, but I need that. I don't think I have anything here. Let's talk about one other thing that didn't really have to do with the team itself. It's really about this guy, and that's Donnarumma. Donnarumma comes back. And so let's kind of break this down into a broader picture. I've posted on my TikTok, Instagram with Sempre Milan, and kind of just, breaking it down multiple times in instances of as to why there's so much volatility between this fan base and this player and why he's getting this sort of treatment. So to point number one, okay, the guy got paid tons of money. Fine, fair. Take all the money that you want. You could take that. That's fair. You get one go around, as we've seen multiple times with players that have been at this club, Kaká included. There's no guarantee that you get a long career. So when you need to get paid and when you want to get paid, you go and do so. However, the problem that lies in with Donnarumma and what he did and why fans have so much disdain for him is this. You cannot sit there and say it's your boyhood club. You can't sit there and say you love it. You want to spend the rest of your career here. You want to resolve this situation. You get offered record money. Milan paid way more than he deserved that first contract extension. He ended up living up to it for the most part, outside of some of his errors. And then you kind of get to this point where, Milan are put in this situation. And this is where Enzo Raiola's comments are pretty ridiculous, right? Much like his brother, where he's sitting there telling everybody, "Oh, we never wanted to leave for free. We wanted to stay at Milan. We wanted Gigio to stay here and end his career here. But obviously, Milan didn't give us this opportunity and this chance. You guys had ample time to negotiate the contract. You were given plenty of fair offers by the club. You wanted more money? Then go and do so. Just don't lie about it. Don't sit there and say, we wanted to do this, we wanted to do that. It was actually Maldini's fault. If anybody knows Maldini and the way he operated as director, as a player, and even a supporter these days, he will always do what is best for the club. And if he wanted to keep someone like Donnarumma, which he mentioned plenty of times publicly, he would have done so. And so when Donnarumma leaves for PSG, he does not play in Serie A. Milan did not face them in the Champions League up until now. The only time he has returned to San Siro was when he was playing for the Azzurri. So the first time Donnarumma comes back to face Milan, of course they're going to do something at San Siro. At this level, at this stage, the type of pressure and the intensity of this match, of course they're going to do that. Why? Because that's what ultras do. That's what supporters who live and die by this club are going to do. Of course, they're going to get fake dollar bills to throw at you and call you Donnarumma like they did in 2017 during the, what was it, U21 World Cup, or was it U21 Euro? So we'll get up the picture right now to show everybody of what they did. So the ultras pulled this up, as you could see. They have Mercenary on there. Donnarumma is underneath here. I'll try and zoom in a little bit more, guys. So as you could, it's still not, that's bizarre that it's doing that. So anyways, Donnarumma and 71. So I can't confirm this, and I'm not 100% sure regarding this, but people were saying he's a Napoleon. There's a reference to Napoleon with the number 71. I don't truly know that. That's not something that's really kind of said here in America. Like, I don't know that shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Apologies for the cursing, but I don't know what to tell you. But of course they're going to do that. Of course. Everybody's like, why are Milan fans not over this yet? Well, they haven't had the opportunity to get over it. When did they have the chance to be Milanisti in a game against a club where Milan is playing? With the Azzurri, it's not the same. They're supposed to be rooting for him at that point. He's not the enemy. He's not the guy who left and said he wanted to stay here forever after demanding so much money. I understand where the curve is coming from. I don't care about Donnarumma anymore, to be honest with you. Again, he made an error today. He was the one who spilled that shot and Leao finished. He did make a couple of incredible saves, one on Okafor. I don't have hatred for Donnarumma. Honestly, I don't. Like, it's done. The guy left. We won the league. We have a better goalkeeper. Like, what else do we want at this point? There's nothing. And I'm not even so much as to say opposed to him returning one day. I think it's something that he needs to bury the hatchet with them. And I know it's more on the ultra side of things that are not willing to talk like that, where Gigio, he wants it in the past. Like, I can't imagine like being a player, right? And I'm not defending his decision. Like, I'm not saying like let's love the guy, but what I'm saying is like, if you're him in his situation, I wouldn't have lied. But if I do want a lot of money, yeah, I'm going to consider it. I'm going to go elsewhere and take that sort of bag. And it's different when that money's staring you in the face, right? Where you're coming from a region in Napoli where they didn't grow up with a lot of money, the Donnarummas, right? They don't have that much. But I felt the club did right by him often. And in my opinion, he spurned them in that sense. And I can't defend that when it comes to them not liking him. Because I think both sides have points. One guy wanted to get paid, sure, get paid. Just don't lie about it. Just don't say why, right? Frank Kessie. Did anyone have an issue with Frank Kessie leaving? Even some fans did, right? Despite the fact that he said, I will resolve this, meaning I'm going to talk to the club because he wanted more money. Where is he now? He's in Saudi Arabia. He got the bag. Good for him. The amount of money, I don't know. That's a good question. 71 is from... Okay, so I kind of don't understand that. I'm ignorant. So if you have a chance to explain that, listen, Gigio, one of the most incredible shot stoppers I've seen in the past 15 years, right? Just strictly shot stopping. But there's flaws in this game. Let's see. Okay. Man without values. Okay. So there you go. There you go, guys. The number 71 on the dollars for Donnarumma mean a man without. It's just the first contract extension. It's like you're a kid. It's silly to me. It's silly to me. I kind of don't agree with some of the comments. I really do like Pioli, but can someone here explain to me the no Chukwueze? I understand someone like brought up the point of like defensive type of sub for with Florenzi in there. I agree. I agree. But that's kind of what happens. Man, am I getting the Zelensky memes today, guys? Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through everything to get this right. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is something I want to do for my good friend Art. This stuff's great. I'm gonna get my own. Um, but if you love Rafael Leao, look at this. Rafa Surfer. I gave Art this idea, by the way. So don't let this cue ball tell you otherwise. All right. Uh, he did a great job. So again, adult kids tees and hoodies. Buy one get 50% off. Code leftover50. He ships worldwide. So if that is something you would like to buy, ready. So you see the sweatshirt there. It's just a picture of Rafa doing his thing. Kanye did not have that. Don't. I didn't see in the picture before this. I'm so, Jesus Christ, what's the next one? I didn't see the other one. I didn't see the other ones, I swear. That's so stupid. He's such a moron. What a moron. So again, guys, if you want 50% off, I'll provide the link here. I'll put it Fart Morelli, man. He's such an idiot. So there you go there. If you guys are interested in buying that Rafael Leao thing, I do have a shirt that Art has that he made and created that you guys might be interested in. 1 second. Very quickly. Okay, so we got it. The material that Art. Whoa, we're out of focus. Now we're back into focus because I know how to fix it. So again, with Milan here, and then on the back, we have this. This is an older Milan logo. So I think this is one of my favorite T-shirts. I bought it. Art does great stuff. Purchase some of that if you were interested in it. Diego, here's my point. Why call him up to the match? You call up people to matches like that. Hey, aristocrat. No idea. They usually do post some interviews afterwards. So, like, if they talk to somebody, they're actually talking to Giroud right now. So it looks like they're all laughing. So something funny must have been said. I don't have that up because I like to live stream after this. You need this shirt on. This is an old one. This is Kaká made his return to the club. Was it the 2012-2013 season, or was 2013-2014 after he got loaned back to Real Madrid? So yeah. Any other comments? Just keep going. With this, there's a bunch of notifications right here. So again, I'm just trying to navigate everything right now. Oh, that's incredible. So no way. So apparently my tweet about 13-14. Yeah, I knew it was one of the two. Thank you guys. You guys are great. So what happened with that was Loftus Cheek. I made a tweet. I put I don't want TOS. I don't want TOS. I want This is so funny. That's incredible. So I made this tweet about Ruben Loftus-Cheek against PSG, and it was just Marshawn Lynch, his touchdown against against the New Orleans Saints in the playoffs years back. And Marshawn Lynch, basically the analogy was that guys just bounce off of Ruben Loftus-Cheek like they did with Marshawn Lynch. And apparently, this is according to our good friend Nico, who says that his strength and his performance and fitness coach, Ruben Loftus-Cheek's coach, posted my tweet on his story. So there you go. I think that's something like really funny that popped up. So we'll take that. I think that's great. So I'll just get that out. I just think that's a really funny thing. Random side note: Milan at halftime were plus 250. Good steal, and I know Tonali would agree. Oh, good lord. It's his strength coach, so like he trains Ruben. So that's just this tweet's blowing up. I didn't even realize this. It's getting a lot of likes. That's good. That's good. That's good. Talk about value to a team. I think I really want to go back and circle back on Loftus Cheek. Physically dominant. We saw it in almost every single performance this season. And with that, you really hope to have that sort of consistency. Unfortunately, that injury cost him. He's missed a lot of key matches. He missed a match against Dortmund and the PSG as well. I find that just to be very, very funny. I'm sorry, dude. I can't stop cracking. I think like Demo and like maybe Sabrina and a couple other people just like know what I'm talking about in regards to this. Maybe, but it looks like I don't see how Chuk doesn't start against Lecce at this point. Beastquake. Okay, so there you go, John. Demo, you just saw it. Calabria was amazing, dude. Honestly, yes, 100%. Calabria was fantastic. Really got to get happy about that. Shout out to Derek Favretto, by the way. I apologize for misleading you. I also got a text another friend that told me that she wanted to bet on Milan this morning, that she had a feeling we were going to win. I said, do not waste your money. So just awesome. It's just the vibes are high. The vibes are fantastic. And goddamn was I right about this guy making a mistake at San Siro. Oh my goodness, do I have to repost that? So yeah. Hey Joe, Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is one of the best running backs of the past 15 years in the NFL. Very strong player, a player in which dominated physically. He would literally bully people all the time. That's what he was notorious for. One of the strongest athletes I've ever seen. So he's incredible. Musa, yeah. Let's talk about our guy Eunice as well. Musa was everywhere today. I thought he stepped up in a really difficult match. And with this match, you needed him to play very well because the absence of Benacer has been lingering. They didn't have a midfield trident, but now it also tells you something. Yunus Musa has moved up in the pecking order ahead of Rade Krunic. I think that's obvious, guys. I think it really is. I think Pioli trusts Musa. I'm so happy for this guy. He's so young. He's really been thrusted into this sort of. Can you imagine being where you're at with Valencia and then you come to Milan and you play like this almost immediately? Like, kudos to him, man. What a signing. What a signing. Where are the people who hate on us, man? And these players that they got signed. My God. Yeah, he does have the yellow for that. Unfortunately, when is this match? I know Benacer is still ways away, but I think they could still get by. Let it go 1-6-0. Lazio won again. Good for them. Congrats to Lazio. Good for them. What am I looking for, guys? The next Milan match, the fixture. So on the 28th. So we got 3 weeks, literally 3 weeks to prepare for that. I also believe Krunic is 1 yellow card away for being suspended against St. James. St. James's against Newcastle. So December 13th. There is time in between here to get Benacer some minutes. But I actually don't think he can play in the Champions League now that I think about it. He didn't get called up for the group stage because of his injury. Well, whatever. We'll deal with that. We'll get to that bridge when we get there. So yeah, any other topics everybody wants to discuss? Feels like when RLC, all of our midfielders become individually better because of the work he provides. 100%. Bismarck K. You need to take a little breath here. How do you not get the song stuck in your head, right? Incredible. Makes it so much fun to root for this team. Man, fucking bozos opening their mouths. Milan store has the away kit and long sleeve. Team up this? This and long sleeve? Are you serious? And Joey, I agree with this. PSG got away with a lot of calls here. A lot of calls. I think Skriniar should have absolutely have been sent off. I think there were multiple instances. Benacer is going to do so well. Hey, Michael. No, we are not dead yet. There's a pulse. And it beats red. What? Uh-oh. Ugarte, yeah, 100%. Any thoughts on the Youth Academy playing today? Francesco Camarda, holy shit, I can't wait for March 10th. I can't wait till he gets his contract. No. 2 minutes to go and we are through. Yeah, 2 wins to go. We just gotta win out, man. Just gotta win out. Yeah, guys, wait. Let's end the poll. Wow, yeah, this is overwhelming. This isn't gonna change at this point. So coming in for our man of the match on the YouTube channel, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and his return to Milan. Well, actually, he played over the weekend, but still, this was his first start back. Rafael Leao, one of his best performances in a Milan shirt, only got 23% of the vote. That's how good Ruben Loftus-Cheek was. And I say complete performance by Rafael Leao, not really in the sense of, offensively his best game. But that's So, what do we got? RLC, what a beast. 2 bicycle kicks today. Got scared when Krunic came on. Get used to it, fellas. I don't understand people who say that was my first good tweet in a minute. The fuck is wrong with you people? I have better tweets than that. The fuck? Yeah, excuse my language, but if I don't know you like that, stop fucking taking shots at me because I'm gonna take a shot right back. And then you're gonna be, he's a professional. You're supposed to be a professional. I don't care. If you want to dish it, learn how to take it. And slide tackle by Rafa. Yeah, awesome. Martino, what do you think is going to happen with our players out on loan? Should we take back Colombo? Okay, so Colombo gets brought up. That's what he meant. Torgrud. Very okay. So that's what the comment was alluding to because Torgrud said it. So we're just going to give Anthony a retweet with that. So good job, Anthony. I don't ever call him Anthony. I call him Torgrud all the time. Hakimi exaggerated that to the max. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're talking about. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I thought they were talking about today's match. I was like, who else had a bicycle kick today? We've had nearly 100 people in here live. I would appreciate anybody who can, and tons of you who might have missed the stream. You can go all the way back to the beginning to talk and see about the entire review that I just had here. But I gotta say, I appreciate all the support. It's been fantastic. If we could just get likes up here. We're trying to get to 4K subs by the end of the month. I know that's very difficult. I know we have a lot of recurring people, which is really makes me happy because I think we've had a really good community here, and I love how everybody is so kind and decent, and we haven't had really many rats. And this is kind of why I've transitioned over to YouTube instead of the bullshit that you see on Twitter. Playing CL better. Yeah, so Colombo, sorry, I saw that pop up. So with Colombo, I think he does return. I tweeted this yesterday because the Jovic Stan account was tweeting audacious things because Jovic scored Conference League goals last year. When the difference was Fiorentina, a very good squad that got to the Conference League final versus Lecce, and Jovic only had one more goal. This is supposed to be the Serbian wonder boy who was one of the biggest flops at Real Madrid in recent memory. But I digress, right, guys? We're not gonna beat a man while he's down. He's at our club. We hope he does well. But I'm just saying, I told you so. So, anyways, with Colombo, I do think he returns. I think he's a third choice option. I think he can get decent minutes, hopefully, with whatever manager is here. I think he's shown that he's a capable goal scorer at Serie A. If he wants more minutes for his career, I understand that. I get where he's coming from. However, it would be great for a homegrown spot. I think that allows you to sell someone like Pobega, who, in my opinion, doesn't have much of a future here left. And it's not to say I dislike Pobega or anything. I just don't think he fits our play style. I don't really think he is someone that Milan could rely upon. I know why he's with the club right now. I think he's a decent player, but also at the same time, he's not Milan level. So we gotta. Is he like this? Is the so I'm gonna pull this up, and this is the perfect example because I don't want to harp on this kind of stuff. So, don't know who Eddie Halo is at all. And you say this, he goes, I thought Milan Twitter had each other's back, but you just a dick to anyone who can't even take a joke. Bro, I had memes made about me where people wouldn't stop posting my fucking face for days on end. It almost went on for a week. I get made fun of all the time. I don't care. Just like, I gotta know you. Otherwise, you're just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Sorry, I just had to get one response in there. So yeah. So Newcastle plummets all the way down to fourth place. Dortmund somehow. Oh no! I mean, yeah. Oh jeez, no, not that one. No thanks. Terrible mentality. Don't want him here. Super high wages. Go back to Bundesliga. See you later. Don't like him. What you got? You're fine. You're fine. No worries here. I mean, going here. We got to do some impressions. Got to get paid, yo. Sorry, people are messaging me as well. Just we'll go for another few minutes or so. There's so many people in here. If there's more stuff you guys want to discuss or bring up, feel free to do so. Really enjoy all this. I think it's a great time. I gotta learn how to get better guests on here. So I know it's a weekday. It's kind of difficult for you. Maybe this weekend with Lecce, Sabrina, if you're still here, we'll have a chat. This group is going to be decided on last day. I'm feeling that too, Mats. I'm feeling that too. Sorry, Mehdi. You're saying the pressing was smarter than... Oh, okay. Yes. I get what you're saying. I apologize. Okay, yeah. No, of course. I mean, as a unit, like, it was night and day between the away fixture with PSG and the home one. So you're dead on there. I mean, Pulisic. I don't know, Joe. I thought I'm so frustrated with Pioli today, with that one part. I just kind of depressing with that. It's just like one thing that like took away from it. if that makes sense. Like, it's just, why did we have to do that to him, man? Zlatan, maybe. Sesko all day Sesko, but he's not realistic. No, I don't think they change it. I think Benacer slots in centrally to Regista. 2 strikers on January 2nd. 2 strikers, I don't know. No. I have no idea. Let's I want to go find. I'm trying to find fuck. What's the Loftus Cheeks guy's name real quick? JR underscore. Oops. What we got here? Underscore. Oh, you idiot, Martino. Type it in properly. Yeah, so there we go. That is so fucking funny. Can I repost them? I don't know. How do you repost a story? I'm such an old man. I'd pay. I think he'd cost more than 60. Kind of just what he went for right now, Matthew. Hearing that Puli was walking around. I don't know. Well, his leg didn't fall off. I don't think that says too much. Not to go against what you're saying. Oh, don't, George. I have a conspiracy theory on that, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna go any further with it. Just overall really funny. Yeah, I know. I said Giroud gets subbed off too. Whatever. Hey, George. No, George. It's not that. It has nothing to do with it. I respect Brady at this point. I'm just saying, I don't think avocado ice cream is the reason why the guy didn't get fucking hurt for so long. You know what I'm saying? Because then everybody would have taken avocado ice cream and wouldn't be that strict with their diet. There's just something to it, you know, on top of fortune. However, I do want to find something from my YouTube channel when I was talking about Donnarumma and making a mistake. By the way, maybe you spoke about it earlier, but what I did? Yeah, Joe. Yeah, we did mention it. You're fine, George. You're fine. Maybe, I did. Calabria, fantastic. I thought this was one of his best performances that I've seen. It's so funny to me how this guy, the Calabria is a lot better in the Champions League than Serie A. I do not understand it. Can anyone explain this to me? Why this guy is so damn good in the Champions League against top left wing opposition? It feels like Calabria is the type of player that plays up to others' levels and down to certain players' levels. Sorry, just got out of focus here a little bit. So with that, it's silly to me. Okay, so trying to get this. So we want to get this video here. Do you guys hear this? I don't know if you guys hear any of that. What are you talking about? Okay, so now I got beef with you with this comment because this is utter bullshit. Because I hate comments like this. This is just dumb. I'm consistent with every single opinion. I don't care about captain material. We're not talking about captain material. It's different. The way Italians go about their captain is about how many appearances they have, not because of merit. If we want to talk about merit, then we'll talk about that. But we're not. So that's not the point of conversation here. So if we want to be fair about this, Julindi, okay, I will say Calabria, in my opinion, how many times do I have to say I don't think he's the greatest player? All right. I say he has flaws in his game. I think Milan could upgrade at right back. But when someone plays well, I'm going to give him his credit. Why? Because that's fair. because we can't be unfair and picking and choosing when we're going to rip players and when we don't. If a player has a good performance, we praise them. If they have a poor performance, then we rip them for it. That's the consistency that I'm always with. And if you know me and if you watch the channel, if you watch the content for years, you would know that's how I operate. And again, I respect yours too, but like, listen, don't call me out and say I switch my opinion on Davide Calabria when I don't. I judge performances week to week. That's all I'm saying. All right. I think I deserve that respect, and when I give takes like that. Chow played today. He was good, and other times he was bad. Yeah, Chow, I agree with you 100%. Chow played great game too. I think that's one player I really didn't discuss too much today, and I thought he did well. Yeah. Oh, we could talk about the Tifo. I think Antonio Vitiello. Here, wait. I also have to. Damn it. I'm trying to figure this out. How to get this video up and playing. I don't think I could find it. Why can't I? Man, did we want to? I understand. He frustrates a lot of people. No, don't. No, I never want to do that. I'm not interested in those people. Not interested. Worst YouTube channel on the planet. Bozos. Yes, they both played. They both played today. Tamori, yeah, it was a good free kick, huh? Oh yeah, so I have to rip myself because if it's bad from halftime spaces. You see, fair is fair, right? We gotta go. Where is this? Ding 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 ding. It's got to be somewhere. I said don't. I said sub on Okafor because Giroud's not good quick enough in a match like this. It's okay. It happens. You know, I don't have 100% record, so. Yeah. So sorry about this. Yeah, Donnarumma save was great. So many people. Yeah. So here's my dummy tweet. You know, we're not perfect. Shout out to Eric Rossonero. I just said Okafor is better off in these games. It backfires. Giroud played well. Don't care. We swallow our pride. We're wrong. No, who's perfect in this game? Nobody. So that happens with that. People getting offended by my take. Get over it. I don't hate Giroud. I root for Giroud. I'm just saying in certain matches you put on certain players. Yeah. I do all the time. People just listen. Again, there is a certain man named Mr. named Mr. Godoing, okay? People have to understand that it's banter, okay? It's banter. All right? Carlos, he missed it. So yeah, I mean, of course I'm wrong. Santangelo's wrong at times. I'm wrong at times. Everybody's wrong at times. Maldini's wrong. Like, come on, Saki. Like, all these people are wrong. You know, like it happens. If you don't have the humility to admit that, then you're just down a deeper hole than you could ever imagine, because you're never going to grow as a person if you can't admit that. You know, being stubborn and not being able to admit you're wrong are two different things as well. I think I'm a stubborn person, but I admit, hey, wrong here. Was wrong about Pulisic's production so far at the right wing. Good. I'm happy to be wrong. I want to see the team do well. I don't care about the take. I'm going to have more great takes. I'm going to have more bad takes. That's the way this goes. So you don't know the suffering, George, as a Pats fan. You can never say that. That's like me saying as a Milan fan, I understand the suffering of a Roma fan. I don't. It's considered a sport, George. What do you mean? It's both. Sports are entertainment. Right now, Julindi? I don't think so. Much time left? No, Julindi. I don't understand why we as Milan fan. I don't. What do you mean? What's going on, man? What are you referring to? Yep, he could play multiple positions. You're good, man. You're good, man. It's okay. It's okay. People are crybabies. Crybabies. I love when people open their mouths, man. It's so fucking funny to me. Bunch of crybabies. You know, it is fascinating, guys, that I get called too positive sometimes and then I get too negative. Oh my God. Joe, don't tell me you said anything. Jesus. You're out of your mind. Unbelievable. Hey George, thank you so much. Yeah, no. I know you mentioned that you support Inter all the time. No worries at all. There's no disdain against Inter. I think it's a healthy rivalry. Things just go the way they do. Yeah, so we're around 53 minutes here. We're pretty much just going to wrap up at this point. If you missed the start of the stream, we really just covered most of this of we, and I say myself in the chat, because you guys are incredible, always giving comments. There's hundreds of them all the time. We had so many viewers concurrently during this entire stream. Can't stream too long, there's not too much. If you guys want, just let me know. I mean, we'd always keep them up on YouTube, but if anyone is privy to having the podcasts actually have the live reactions after matches, that is something I can look into and probably consider uploading. I have no issue with that. It's just going to take a little bit longer because it automatically uploads via YouTube. So people want to watch that, then they can go watch that there. Again, like, subscribe, comment on the channel. Milan faced Lecce this weekend. Hopefully the recording of that Milan podcast with myself and Matt, that's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, that you guys can give a 5-star and subscribe. So yeah, and yeah. Oh, hi, Mass. That's it's exactly. But yeah, again, appreciate all the support. I think you guys have been fantastic. I really do appreciate it. This is a passion of mine. I hope you guys stay entertained. And, there's tons of great Milan channels and content. Milan Weekly Pod is phenomenal. One of my favorites out there. Go and watch their podcast. Presidente and Marcello are one of my favorite people out there. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to, what do you call it? Oh, my goodness. Sempre Milan over there where I post my content. They're great. Follow myself on Twitter at Martino Puccio. Go and follow everything on Instagram, TikTok. I had some of the stories up with that. I'm just so happy with this result today, and I hope it continues into the weekend with a victory over Lecce, and we can go into the international break with some positivity, because I think Milan are still well positioned and they're alive in the Champions League, everybody. They are alive. So again, thank you guys. So, okay. Oh, big update here with Pulisic right towards the end. Have a good night, Diego. Take care. George. Yeah. Oh, I know a couple of Argentines. Hey, Luke, thank you for the positive comment. Purely just said Pulisic had a cramp, but it was the same area. Okay. Well, hopefully Pulisic will be okay, and we can move on with our lives. But thank you guys so much once again. Again, if you missed some of the stream, you came in a little bit late. Video gets immediately uploaded, so you could watch from the very beginning. So other than that, thank you guys so much, and take care.